The growing concerns about air quality in Southern California as those fires continue to burn. Health officials are warning about the risks posed by smoke, especially in older adults, in children, and in people with respiratory issues, pregnant women as well. CBS News Chief Medical Correspondent Dr. John LaPook joins us now. Dr. LaPook, you reached out to me when I was in the field. All of our correspondents, you really care about this issue. How can people protect themselves?
Well, first of all, the California Department of Public Health has some great information. Think about indoors and outdoors. Indoors, close the doors, close the windows. If you have an air conditioner, set it so it's on recirculate, so you're not sucking in the air from the outside that may be full of dust. And then if you have an air filter, air purifier, use that. If you don't, there are do-it-yourself ones with a box fan and filters for less than $100 that you can make. Outdoors, the first thing you want to do is, what's the air quality? So go to airnow.gov.
Okay.
Put in your zip code or the name of your town. If the air quality index, the AQI you've been hearing about, is 50 or less, it's considered safe. Higher, the worse. Then minimize your activity because you do a lot of activity. You're sucking in more air. You know that as an athlete. And then consider wearing a mask.
What's the best mask? We saw a variety of masks on the reporters covering the story.
Yeah. So one of the things I love about this job is you learn. I spoke to Joe Allen, who's an air quality expert at Harvard, and I learned something new, which is the N95 masks, the KN95 masks that we know from the pandemic, right? They're considered respirators. They filter out the particulate matter, but they are not good at filtering out the noxious gases. So for that, you need a different type of respirator, like the P100 plus gas and vapor, and that filters out. Those are the ones with the little canisters on either side, and they can filter out those gases. But to be clear, okay, I don't want everybody thinking they need to have that. Those are for people who are close to the smoke, they can't get away, rapid responders scrambling around, and very important, the public health officials and the manufacturers who make these respirators say it can make it harder to breathe in. So if you have heart, lung, or other medical conditions, check with your health professional, and ideally you want to have a good fit.
Got about 30 seconds. What makes this wildfire smoke so dangerous?
You know, it's tiny little particulate matters that go into your mouth, down your breathing, all the pipes, all the way down to this tiny little air sacs, the alveoli. That's how the oxygen gets into your body. So it interferes with that. You can have wheezing, all sorts of problems. We know from 9/11, all sorts of problems from sucking in what turned out to be those buildings that were incinerated.
All the
sucking
dust,
them in.
Dr. John LaPook, thank you so much. Valuable information.